And good evening, Speed Gaming 3, and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Randomizer Tournament. I have Dark Falls with me today will be Dracia, and we have a matchup between cytown and Cfalcon. Dracia, how are you doing today, my friend?
I am doing absolutely wonderfully. I'm stoked for this match. The Elite Eight flags have been really incredible. I mean, as you can see already, they've had a 1-heart start, and looks like Cfalcon's Remorse flag was to turn off hidden health, which is even better, because they'll actually how many hearts they have. But do you want to tell us about some of the Elite Eight flags and what's different?
Oh man, so it's possible swordless. We can kill enemy drops possibly. Dungeon levels will still be anywhere. It's a full start world, so we can start anywhere on the map. Yeah, it could be a fun time. Just a lot of randomization. Also, we potentially have Heart Shuffle, but not Heart Shuffle. We potentially have Sprite Shuffle.
I got disconnected, my bad. Yeah, there's also that 50-50 chance for Mirrored Overworld, which is very cool. Can you hear me okay, Dark Falls?
I hear you just fine, bud.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. We are off, and we have 2, 3, and either 7 or 8 for our Triforce, and looks like they did not start with any item. Oh, they started with the Wood Sword. Oh.
Yeah, with the E8 flags, we only have one item. And it looks like we do have that evil mirrored overworld. I know cytown will like this. I'm not sure how precious Cfalcon. So with this mirrored overworld, basically it's going to be a mirror down the middle of this map. So Lost Hill is going to be on the left-hand side, the Graveyard will be on the right-hand side. It changes up a lot of the screen scrolling that these runners can do. No, we do have a blue stick seed, so that's nice. We do need to find the wand. And we find a sword, but we don't really need that, so we're gonna probably just leave it there. No candles around though, so no freak. Looks like our hints are just basic nothingness, so don't really worry about those. And our item shuffle is on, because we do see some Tektites dropping some. Our Armos is going to be shuffled. We don't know if the item is or not, but it will be in a different spot than normal path. Cfalcon going to check the Vanilla 5 spot. cytown is going to finish off at the left-hand side of the Lost Hill.
Okay, I am so sorry about my technical issues. Something was wrong with my push-to-talk button.
So you haven't missed much. Cfalcon has just gotten his candle, and we see.
Well, the white sword item appears to be the flute.
Now that's interesting because we need between 4 and 6 hearts to pick that up. So we gotta get some life to get that. We got our second heart for Cfalcon. Now we did see our sprites were not sprites, our grub troops are shoveled because we saw some orange enemy dropping bombs.
Well, that is exciting, and do we have killable drops? Do you know?
I haven't been able to tell yet. I've been kind of looking out for it, but so far it looks okay.
Okay. Fun part about killable drops is that you can do a forced bomb on killable drops. with the 10 count.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of fun always. Depends if you can get a item or not 10 times in a row, but depends. It does look like our enemies do have some HP at least. Can't really tell what it is.
We do not have killable drops. Oh, and it looks like we likely have vanilla rupee secrets. And Cytown's gonna go ahead and pick up his candle. Wow.
And we have at least a mixed overworld because that's a lake at Vanilla 2. Won't know if it's full second quest until we check Vanilla 3. Cfalcon picks up the third heart as Cytown gets his second. So the reason hearts are going to be important is with the flute being the white sword item. That flute is very, very powerful, especially given this. Thank you, Wood Wizard. 5 is a dungeon, so therefore we do have a mixed overworld. With that flute being blocked by the white sword, we really want to get between 4 and 6 hearts, just given how powerful that flute could possibly. So far, no dungeons, so we don't know what dungeon quests we have yet. First, check our coast item. It's a heart on the coast, so not much up there. And Cytown may be going down to the beach to see what's down south. Cfalcon's right on his heels. I'm a little surprised that they haven't done the screen scroll to check the raft coast spot.
I sincerely apologize. I'm continuing to have technical difficulties. Evidently, there's like a keyboard beep going on whenever I speak. Hopefully, it's not happening right now. If anybody on stream can hear that, please let me know, because I don't want to annoy everybody. Okay. Sounds like it is better now.
Still haven't missed too much. Nothing really progression-wise. Still don't even know what dungeons we have yet.
Wait, we haven't seen a dungeon at all?
Nope, we are 7 minutes in and no dungeons. So this is a potential elimination for Cfalcon. Cytown does find a dungeon. We don't know what it is quite yet. Could possibly be Vanilla 1. Oh yes, it is a Vanilla 1 dungeon, so therefore our first half is going to be at least first quest. And we will see if we have a bow and a banana here. And unfortunately, we cannot canonic key that right-hand door. A little surprised there's a key block up top too, so 1 is fully clear.
Well, that's heckin' awesome.
Cytown finds a grey dungeon, and Cfalcon finds a mint green dungeon.
Such a lovely color for a dungeon. Oh, and then Wizrob's in his tea room. That's not okay. The thing is, a standy room like that with that Gleeok is probably going to have a drop, and we don't know yet if Heart Shuffle's on. Okay,
so we do have 2 compasses. The one that Cfalcon has is not blinking, therefore that we know that we have beaten this dungeon. The one that Cytown is in, however, is flashing, therefore we know that it has not been. Hello, Goma.
Goma.
That is a lot of area to fight through to get a key.
Yeah. And then there's a Guria snipe there.
Banana to the face.
Yep. Too much potassium.
Looks like this is potentially 1Q5 on Cytown's side. Well, with the white sword item being the flute, our items will be shuffled.
Yes, they will.
And it would not surprise me to see him go straight back to level 1 once he gets some keys. And he's gonna grab this Triforce here and see what it is. Pretty sure it's 5, but we'll find out in a moment.
Indeed we will.
And of course, he's not going to check for it. But he is going straight back to 1. I like that play.
Oh, absolutely. He's got a key. He's able to go ahead and power through a little bit. Hopefully not instantly key blocked again. And that would appear to be not an instant key block.
What is with these blinding dungeons today in this sea?
It's a good question. I think we all just need to get our eyes examined. And
looks like Cfalcon had picked up a power bracelet along the way somewhere.
More than likely the Armos item, as Kairos, our tracker, has who's doing really awesome. He has marked that it is the Armos item.
And there's a free compass in level 1, so we're gonna pick that up and see if we stick around or if we take off.
And that is a free Triforce.
Yeah, I think we can almost guarantee at this point that our Triforces will be in their vanilla rooms, therefore combat won't be an issue for Triforce.
That is very true. It looks like Monocle Rock, or the Heart Rock Cafe as people like to call it, is just a money-making game. Oh hey, Cfalcon has found the Bright Pink Dungeon. I believe this was 1, was it not?
Yes, this is level 1, but no keys, so he's gonna run that same issue where he can't do much.
Yep, there's not even a Kanana ability. And we haven't found any dungeon items. We've only found the white sword and the power bracelet item.
Yeah, with the flute being known, it's a little surprising that they haven't gone for it.
Yeah, I mean, they've got to find their hearts in order to pick up that flute that will more than likely be required, and Cytown found much less eye-destroying level there.
Another light blue palette, which I like.
For sure. And look! Key doors again! But he gets a key in the very first room, which is very nice. And we still have no idea what Triforce Cytown got.
I want to say it was 5, just because we saw a key in the middle of a river, and that's usually the signal that it's 5.
That is true. I think Kairos is just waiting for the overworld menu to finally happen, so that we can 100% confirm.
Easy enemy set so far in this blue dungeon. That cytown is
Very much
well.
so.
There's a heart.
That could be level 8 is where that or is it 4? Where the Gliac room has the heart spawn in the bottom right.
T room with the map in the lower right. That's level 4.
Oh, absolutely. And Cfalcon is exploring around Vanilla Start, finds a nice green dungeon. And this could potentially be 6 that he's in, I think.
If you can bomb up here, most likely yes. Well, no, it can't be 6.
Oh, because of the...
It's too far over.
Yeah.
And that was a non-blinking Triforce, so we don't need to be here.
Nope. So based on that positioning, this could be first quest 8.
Oh man, this compass, this Triforce that Cytown is trying to get to, is ladder blocked.
Oh no. And we've got a whole lot of speculation. Oh hey, Cytown finds the raft in level 4. If this were second quest dungeons, that'd be a Fred.
Let's see if we can, we can go through here, okay. So he can get to the Triforce.
Okay, very nice. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that the level that Cfalcon was in near Vanilla Start was level 8. But without a ladder or a bow, there's nothing that he's really going to be able to do. But it does appear that we've got first quest all around. And we have a mixed second overworld, so there's only going to be one hundo. Cytown makes his way to Vanilla Start. He's going to find 8 fairly soon. And we do have our Tick Annies shuffled, or our Any Roads rather, shuffled, which means that power bracelet's going to be even more important for exploration.
Yeah, that's an additional 4 spots that kind of open up with that power bracelet eventually for both your.
Yep.
Fairly good coverage too on these Any Roads.
Yeah. There's what, Vanilla Start, Forgotten Spot, the Potion Shop by the Dead Woods, and I didn't see where the 4th one was. And Cytown's going to make his way into 8. And immediately find his ladder block.
Yeah, it's a bit too far over to be 7. So this would might have to be 8 at this point.
Well, given the fact that the compass showed that the Triforce had already been picked up, that's definitely 8.
A bit surprised that they didn't go to that far left room.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why either. I mean, Cytown's already been in 1, so he knows that it can't be. And he could still bomb left, but neither of our runners did. Very curious.
Well, knowing it's 8, they know they don't have to be there, so we could just be praying that Ganon's not needed and then just kind of grab the Triforces.
That is true. Or save digging 8 for a little bit later once they've got the ladder and they can actually explore it. To answer Freedom Fighter in chat, with the mirrored overworld, it's going to be a mirrored be up, right, down, right. Because left will end up taking them back to the regular Deadwoods. And Cfalcon finds the blue dungeon. I believe was this 4? The one that this was the one cytown was in earlier, wasn't it?
I believe so. I believe this was level 4, yes. And we found another dungeon on cytown side.
And we have a raft-blocked dungeon.
And we have an immediate Triforce. So we'll see if we finally got an answer if he checks his Triforces for us.
And, well, that was one of the required Triforces, so...
Missing all but 7.
Yep. Yeah, that must have been 6 that cytown went into.
So now we kind of have the question, where is our level 9? Where is our level 7? And do we need to kill the big...
Yeah, and what else are we going to need to kill, you know? Are we going to need to get that recorder?
There's always the ladder as well.
Yeah, and yes, Cfalcon is indeed in 4. And Cfalcon's going to find... But hopefully he'll be able to find his workaround.
I mean, he can kill this room if he wants to. There's an easier path up there.
That is true. But once he kills this Dark Knight here, that's going to be a much easier room clear, because he's completely immune right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Just kind of trap the ones in the middle and they can't do anything to you. Best game in Hero is Cheese the Dark Nut, second only to Cheese the Gliok.
Cheesy Dark Nuts, what? Is that the new snack of the Z1R community?
I mean, I said cheese the... not cheese. Never mind.
Okay, well...
Yes,
okay.
but Cheesy Dark Nuts is interesting. Looks like Cfalcon is leaving his raft behind, which is potentially troublesome.
Yeah. There is that possibility that it's recorded unbeaten to level 6 without the raft, but we do not know that yet. You know, more will be revealed.
Which raft spot was it? Was it Vanilla 4 or was it the code?
It was Vanilla 4.
Okay, so it's hardening then. Because you could clip on the coast one.
Yeah. We've got bombs aplenty with these drops that Cfalcon is finding.
Yeah, looks like the bomb multiplier has gone pretty high up in this seed, which is nice.
Indeed. And cytown's going to go up, 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 because we cannot clip into Vanilla 5 the way that we can. Oh, Cfalcon found a new dungeon. Immediate staircase, which probably is a transport. And it is.
So this should be 7 if this is a new one.
I believe you are right.
I mean, we've seen 6 and 8, so we've seen 5 as well, so this has to be 7. Well, no, because cytown's seen this one, so this is the one that cytown's already seen.
Oh, right, this is, This, I think, was 5 then. He was so quickly in and out of this one that I didn't realize he had already been through. Well, cytown has 5 hearts now and has a, 60% chance to get the recorder there.
Has cytown seen it yet, though?
I'm not sure. Yes, and 5 hearts is correct. Oh, as Cfalcon gets green, grab that key.
Cy not testing it out, though.
Not yet. Wonder why. Maybe he wants to make a few checks in the area.
Yeah, I mean, he's got Vanilla 2, and he's got the one spot about 2 screens left of it.
Yeah. And mixed overworld, this is absolutely going to be a recorder spot, as we see. But it's just mags.
Well, that's nice to know also, that does tell us that White Sword is somewhere in the seed as well.
Yes. And now
okay, Tornado, where are we going?
It looks like unbeaten vanilla, unless 7 is in here. Yep, it is unbeaten vanilla, which is not going to do any good.
Until level 7 is in the Deadwoods.
True.
But it looks like Cy's cleared most of it.
Yep, and Cfalcon seems to be opting to dig... Oh, nope, decides to head off. So yeah, that given unbeaten vanilla, and the fact that Cfalcon has Force Triforce, he is going to need the raft in order to get to level 6.
We see Cfalcon back into 1 though, so if he digs out some minutes, he'll give us some knock. Cytown almost got clipped by the hurricane. Blue has flew a little bit close to the side.
Yes. But the grave recorder spot opens up, and it is just a...
Alright, Cfalcon is going back into level 1. Will he find something helpful?
That is honestly a very, very good play. Because we still don't know on what's not.
Well, the thing is, that room that he was just in should have our floor drop item. The one, the blue wizards.
That's just not a fun level to... Or that's just not a fun room to dig.
The reason I say that is with the Triforces being in their vanilla rooms, and we have a red candle, which isn't going to really help that much. Our floor drop will be in its same room too, and that's the vanilla room for the 4 corners.
Yes. So...
I mean, it is highly possible there's a secondary 4-corner brick room, but looks to be that one mostly.
Yeah, that is almost certainly the case.
Cy picks up his compass. His power burst, I should say. I can speak, I swear. And we find that teal dungeon. This is a new teal dungeon, so this should be level 7. Because we have not seen Mr. Gliak here in the past.
Yeah, I think that Cfalcon popped into this one and immediately left, or maybe cytown did. I'm not 100% sure.
It is possible this is level 2 also.
That is true, with that immediate room to the right.
Well, I'm more looking at the flooring. That desert palette is only in a select amount of dungeon.
Oh, okay. Well, that is not 7.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is level 2 that he's in right now.
That would most certainly make sense, and he's immediately gonna dip out of there. Cfalcon's gonna get his recorder.
Yeah, so that desert flooring is only going to be in 2, 3, and 7.
And that is a recorder tune. Cfalcon noting that it is indeed unbeaten vanilla.
That's kind of helpful, getting into a vanilla 6, therefore he doesn't have to walk through the Dead Woods puzzle. If you can get off that screen, that's a pain.
Oh, yeah, that's a terrible screen.
Opposites just take the quick up and A and try it again.
Nothing wrong with that. And cytown's gonna check the grave power bracelet spots and just find a potion shop.
I am slightly surprised that Side decided not to dig out that teal dungeon, knowing that it was most likely level 2.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very quick day. At this point, cytown's just looking to find level 7, find level 9, and see if he can just get this pig and get going. And the desert is a complete bust when it comes to recorder spots. None whatsoever. Falcon's gonna make his way the Death Mountain area.
And I think we finally found level 7 on Cytown side. It's the new location.
Yep, and a new color that we have not seen yet. This is absolutely 7.
Anagram.
And oh,
no,
that is
it's level 3. Gonna
Alright.
dig around here for a few minutes though. I guess 3 is the thing that exists.
Yeah, 3 is a dungeon. That recorder tune, is that something from Metroid? Am I hearing that correctly?
I want to say it's the theme for Bot's Wound. I'm not positive.
I have no idea. It sounds very Metroid-y, but... I don't
And
know.
Cytown is going to mark level 3 and come back later.
This gotta be 7. That Cfalcon has found in the Death Mountain Potion Shop.
Cytown doing a very good job of threading the Lionel and just avoiding this screen of pain and
Oh, absolutely. Doing a wonderful job here.
very impressive run for Cytown, getting away without any... oh, no. He got a little greedy on the walk.
This 1 heart start is brutal. Oof.
And everyone's favorite dragon gets the very rare kill.
We've all died to an Aqua Menace at some... Unfortunately. This is potentially an item or a transport. It is the transport.
That Aquamentus is playing Leox strats and just trying shooting.
Oh, that was a very nice double duty there. Both getting a Dodongo and opening that bum hole. Well, let's see. We've found 3 Wizrobe dungeons, which means that level 9 is likely going to have a significantly easier enemy set. But this room is not fun for Wizrobe combat, which they appear to have rolled up.
You could have just hide in the door and cheese them that way too.
True.
Hide in that lower middle door.
But the C in Cfalcon does not stand for cheese.
Hey, whatever gets you through the seed, man. If you gotta cheese an enemy, you gotta cheese an enemy.
Yeah?
I will 100% cheese a Gliok if I have to.
Oh, absolutely. There is no shame in cheesing. And we do have boss HP shuffle. Those Moldorms have rolled down. Oh, hey, another Aqua Menace.
I didn't catch where Cfalcon found 7. I know it's up in Death Mountain.
It was the potion shop by Spectacle Rock.
Cfalcon doing everything he can. Ooh, okay.
And
That's a ladder block.
yeah, level 7's theme seems to be Captain Crunch's Oops All Aqua Menace.
I mean, better than Patra's? Question mark.
Yeah, significantly better than Patches.
I do, however, love when Patra's rolled down in HP. You can just stab away at him and then just get these strokes.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's just cathartic in its own right.
It truly is. Well, this is a room that exists in this level 7 here. Oh wow. Looks like we are hard ladder blocked out of 7.
Yeah, 7 wants no part of visitors today. I would love if our ladder is on the floor in level 1 in that blue wizard room, and
Oh man, that would just be very mean for them, but very nice for us.
I mean, it's been too easy so far. They gotta have some kind of fun lead.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. And Cfalcon softlocks himself by scrolling a little bit too high on that screen. Another thing that we have definitely all done in our lives. Cytown has found level 9. Up in, west. Or east in this case, Death Mountain.
That's nice in its own right, because once he beats level 7, you know he's probably just going to wander right back over there. Question is, how long will it take to find out if 7 is the ladder block?
It definitely appears to be, unless there was a bomb wall that Cfalcon missed.
Other question too is how long until Cfalcon takes out the rest of Death Mountain?
That's a very good question.
It's been a pretty tight money seed so far, also.
It really has. That Hundo secret is nowhere to be found.
Yeah, we do have the boomstick in play, but with almost no money in this seed, I don't think either one of these guys are going to get it.
Oh, there's almost no way. Especially because there are blank hints, and both of these runners know their first quest dungeon layouts very well, so Atlas doesn't really matter.
I have to remind myself to make fun of cytown later on, because he loves Mirrored Overworld, and he just softlocked. He did a screen scroll, a screen too far north, and softlocked himself up in Death Mountain, so I had to remind myself to make fun of him.
Yeah, it is. It's very easy to forget, miss a screen in soft lock overworld.
And the first thing he'll probably say is, yeah, I'm an idiot. Knowing cytown as I do. Cytown is one of my best friends, so...
That absolutely makes sense.
Yeah, what would sure being a good point that he soft-locked himself on the level 7 screen.
Oh gosh.
And now he's having a little bit of issue getting that left-right clip. He gets it done. Good. And he will be fighting level 7 moment.
Yeah. Just a few screens away, but in the other direction. But it's easier to clear this side and then backtrack over to Spectacle than it is to clear that area and backtrack all the way over to the arrow.
If you don't need to go to Vanilla 5, yes. So if you have to go to Vanilla 5, you can just clip over.
I forgot you can clip from the arrow.
Now, cytown has to be very careful on this screen. This is not a fun one.
No, it is not. One hug or beam, and goodbye 7. The worst part is he can't even go into the dungeon and up A to get the health refill because he would actually end up losing health at this point.
Okay, Psy makes it into 7. We'll see if he can find a path that Cfalcon did not.
More will be revealed. At Grave, which Cytown was not able to, or was able to do earlier, so they're kind of in a little flip-flop there. Unfortunately, on anything of use up here.
Well, the other unfortunate thing is Cfalcon is doing all these spots, but he has no raft, so he's kind of just doing this, and it's not going to pay off for him. That's unfortunate.
Absolutely unfortunate.
Well, Cytown does find a bomb hole south. I'm not sure if we had seen this prior.
Yes. Cfalcon actually got the nice double duty of killing a Dodongo and getting that, and that was that's a and there was another Chevy Town. Wow, so many C words.
So we do have thank you, in chat. If you guys have liked what you've seen tonight, please give both First Runners, Cytown and Cfalcon a follow. There's also a special shout out to our behind-the-scenes crew, Cryos1 for the restream, and my co-commentator, Dracia. Please give both of them a follow too for a heck of a job for everything this tournament so far.
And definitely give Darkfalls a wonderful follow. He has been he's one of the admins of this tournament and has been doing an amazing job keeping everything organized.
Cytown out of bombs, can't kill those Dodongo. But it looks like he is pressing on in 7.
Yeah, he may have found a couple of rooms that Cfalcon did not. I'm not 100% sure. This is a very, very evil room. With only 2 hearts. With bubbles and turrets. And enemies that will either trap you or, at the amount of life that he's got, instant murder.
And Trent in chat bringing up a good point that Cfalcon is looking for an item here in level 3. Cytown did not, so if this is something good, Pendulum might swing back to Cfalcon a bit because it could be a little while before Cytown gets.
Yeah, I mean, there's a very real possibility of finding the ladder in here. And Freedom Fighter bringing up a good point that Cfalcon didn't have keys the way that Cytown does. And our item in 3 is the ladder!
That is potentially huge for Cfalcon.
That is absolutely huge. Both of the items in 8 were ladder blocked, and those could end up being extremely important. And level 7 is hard ladder blocked. He's just got to find his. He's got to find his raft.
Before he took that Lionel beam to the face, I was going to say the other thing to note is that with Sai being already up here in Death Mountain, this could have been the time to go pick that up.
Yeah, he may make his way to 3. It's a fairly small dungeon and it's close by. Oh, Cfalcon takes a beam.
Kosen was a heart container.
Cytown is making his way back over to the forest.
Looks like Sai may be going back to level 7 now that he has some bombs.
That's a good play for him to make.
He did see 2 triple donga rooms with shutters in it, so he could be thinking that might be helpful. However, he had to use 2 to get over there. Chat bringing up a good point. We might have a bait block in level 7 also.
That is true.
And the orange Leno paying off, giving Sai some bombs back. 2 hearts, so he has to be careful.
Oh man. And Cytown is back in 7 with those bombs. Cfalcon is about to head back into 7 with his ladder. I think, maybe. No, he's on the wrong side of Death Mountain. And welcome to Bogey Smalls and his raid party. Cfalcon drinking a potion. Not a bad play to make in this very, very scary area of Death Mountain with all these Lionels.
So for those of you just coming in, race has been pretty tight so far. They're pretty much neck and neck. The main factor right now that's different is that level 6 is raft blocked, and Cfalcon does not have a raft. Other than that, they're basically neck and neck. He does have a ladder, however, that cytown did not pick up out of 3, so that kind of equals that up. And we're fairly sure we need that ladder here in level 7. So they're both missing something important. And that orange racer just shrugged off a bomb. That's not a good feeling.
That is a terrible feeling to have. Looks like they rolled up to 6 HP, maybe 5.
It's bad enough we have to use multiples on blues, but we have to use multiples on red too, and they don't get bombs back in return.
Oh,
just
yeah.
man. At least red ones are kind of easy unless they're in rooms with other enemies.
Yeah, this is a scary room right here.
That does give us our answer that level 7 is in fact ladder blocked though.
So Cytown needs to find that ladder and Cfalcon needs to find that raft. All things considered, I would say that they are on equal footing.
And the funny thing is, both dungeons that they have to go back to are ones you go back to first, because they're both kind of small, and the enemies have to either both of them are kind of easy.
Yeah. Cfalcon's gonna up A and hopefully head back to level 7 now that he's got his ladder.
We have a bombception on Cytown's side. I love when the Joels roll into the bomb drop.
Oh yes, that's Redbird Grad actually did some rupee grinding for a boomstick because Vierkeys were in the rupee group. So he was just able to leave and come back over and over again and build up money for the really cool strats that runners will employ.
So I don't know if you how what just happened with cytown, but it was kind of amusing. You walked from the left to the right and just said hello to a very angry lip.
Oops.
Right past this room here. There's a very, very angry limo sitting there.
Yep. Oh man, and there's just absolutely no getting past that without more hearts.
Looks like he might be trying it again, though.
Possibly so, and Cfalcon is back into 7, is going to make his way through these ladder blocks.
Now, the one thing that would amuse me is if the Triforce is past that room.
What, the Landola room?
Yes, they don't have the compass yet.
Oh gosh, you are right.
Turns and the moles are just not giving cytown a break.
Cfalcon clears that Keys room, gets a 5er for his efforts. And walks immediately into a Wizrobe room. Does grab that key before taking the beam, though.
Yeah, this level 7 is something else.
It really is.
I think he's going to go find the lovely Lemola prize as well.
Yeah. And this 7 is absolutely living up to its name of 33 rooms of pure torture.
I like that purchase by cytown, not picking up that potion.
Very much so. With a 1 heart start, potions are way more almost necessary at this point.
There's one room past that Lemola. I love it.
And Cfalcon was getting himself that wonderful
bomb horn
in the gels, yes. And hello, Landmos.
And he gets hugged, just like Sai. Safe to say, I think it's okay to say that Cfalcon will not be going back to that room.
Not
as to say that he might be walking there now? Question mark.
He did bomb up from the Zol room, so he's trying a few different areas first, it appears. And that's just a completely useless room, so he's gonna up A out of there. Probably take the staircase again.
Alright, we got potions, we got 6 hearts, let's go Sai. See if we can get into that room this time.
I believe in you! As long as these Lionels don't troll him out of those hearts.
If he goes in with 5, it's still fine because it'd kill him in 3 hits anyway.
That is true.
However, Cfalcon may be on the path, though. He's in this new part of 7 that was ladder blocked. So one of these guys will find the answer momentarily.
Well, that he is indeed going to purchase vanilla price, vanilla bombs. Now that actually begs a question that I'm curious about. If you... Oh, well there's... So yes, 7 is indeed hard ladder blocked out of the Triforce. But I think he's going to dig a little bit more to find the item, because he's not too far off. Not there.
Well, I'm sad that the Triforce isn't in this room. Now I'm just hoping it's the ladder. The bow, I should say.
Yeah, and with 6 hearts, Sai just pop on through.
And he scoots in just to a dig dagger.
He's still gonna murder it though.
I mean, you earn this kill, you take.
Oh, 100%.
Could be a key.
Oh,
Could be
and it
nothing.
is a whole lot of nothing.
Alright, so the question now is, can Cfalcon find the raft before cytown finds that ladder?
We shall see. Where was level 4?
I believe 4 was down by Vanilla Star. I could be wrong.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was the shop that's in that area.
Yeah, I think Sai's finally seen the answer that he does in fact need to go find a ladder somewhere. His play would probably be 1 first, then probably 3.
Makes a lot of sense. Okay, here's level 4. So Cfalcon is going to... No, he's gonna dip out. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, that's where he wants to be. That is his raft, which we know leads to 6. And he's doing an about face. He's thinking about it, and he is... Please let this be the bow.
Looks like the blue Wizrobes are in the bomb group, though.
That could also be a 10 count, too.
Oh, true.
It's a banana.
It's just a banana. Fred.
I love it.
All that effort. Oh, Cfalcon is heading into 8, which is honestly a good play on his end, because both of our items are ladder blocked. And he will find 2 items in here, and 1Q8 is definitely not the most difficult dig.
It can be a little long and windy, but yeah, it's definitely not bad, especially with an easier enemy set.
Yeah, fairly straightforward. Most of the time, anyway.
Straightforward until it's not.
Yep. And we've got Joe's Crab Shack here in 8. Oh, shoot.
All the bombs.
Luckily, we've got... Cfalcon has the red candle and permanent sword beams. Gets a bomb drop that he does not need.
Could our Manhandler be hiding an item?
I don't know, but we've got Super Manhandler.
Manhandler ate his Wheaties.
I know. We've got an item. It is a shield, and Cfalcon's going to go ahead and pick that up. Not a bad play, given the enemies that we've been dealing with, both on the overworld and in the dungeons. You know, if you pick it up.
Sai finds his red candle. We'll see where he heads off to next. I believe this was 5, I believe.
The Grey Dungeon, yes. Oh man, and I'm not sure about the primary one, but the secondary Gliok had rolled up to 7.
Yeah, I noticed that when Cytown was poking him earlier. He did not want to die very easily.
And Cfalcon leaves 8. And we know the right play is to 4, but he's heading to some other areas. I wonder if he marked that he had already gotten 4's item.
Looks like our level 5 might be ladder blocked also. There was that transport near the start, though, so we'll see if we take that and go elsewhere.
And Cfalcon is heading into... This was 2, was it not? The very, very
Yeah.
bright blue color.
Yes, this level is level 2. No, this is. What is this?
This is an instant Wizrobe hug death. Wizrobe's in his heat room, even if you have a ladder with low health, is just absolutely awful.
Okay, yeah, this was level 2 with the desert pellet. Yes, this is level 2. And you have to go into this room to progress deeper into it. I love it.
It's so great. Bomb upgrade really paying off, though, because he's able to door strat these Wizrobes and just pop out, drop a bomb, pop back in. But they are loving on him right now.
This is definitely where you use that cheese strats if you can.
Oh, 100%.
So we're gonna look at Cytown side from it. He is gonna do a very nice trick called the Kananiki. Gets it done.
Very nicely done.
And he remembers to go back through, so he saves that door being open.
Oh no. I don't know if Cfalcon was saving the room or if he accidentally went too far down and left to leave the room by accident.
With 2 hearts, I'm assuming he wanted to save it just because 1 touch was gonna kill him.
Oh,
if you already killed 5 of them, you might as well save it at that point.
You're not wrong.
And we have another beefy boy manhandler guarding possibly what is our item.
Oh, very nicely done on Cfalcon's end. And he ladder clips out of the tea room, gets himself those bombs.
I like the strategy by...
that Gliok is required to get further into the dungeon. Although this is an item room.
yes, this should be our item room in level 2.
Dropped.
Two hearts, a lot of lag. He looks like he has the big shield though, so it should be okay.
Yeah. Big shield paying dividends there. And Cytown drinking a potion, not a bad idea with the progress that he's made on.
I like how he waited.
Are a godsend in this seed right now too.
I liked how he waited until the manhandler was weakened and then used his potion in case he got hugged before.
Yeah, and we've got the any key.
That's actually a fantastic find considering they both have 0 keys.
Yeah, this has been a key starved and key hungry seed. I wonder why Cfalcon's not staying in the door for this Gliok, where he's got the beams. Opts to drink a potion. I guess at the past the hour mark, getting a little bit more aggressive might be the thought process he's got, because he still has not seen 6, and I don't think he's seen either of the items in 2. I didn't catch if he picked something up. Well, there's the heart. There's the Dodongo heart.
I don't believe he's picked up anything here yet.
Must be multiple turret rooms, corner turret rooms in level 2.
It's definitely looking likely.
Yeah, I thought that there was just the one, but we do have so could see an extra one.
Well, I mean, the randomizer will still put more in. It just will be in one of those type of rooms, so it's not just guaranteed to only have one of them.
Okay.
It could have 6. There's no like correlation between how many this seed generation.
Makes sense. Look, another Gleeok.
This is where you have insert Willy Wonka, so I heard you like Gleeoks. Sai is back into 6th, though.
Interesting play to make. The great part about this is that, like, neither of our runners are really making bad plays. You know, they're doing things that make sense because they haven't... Neither of them have really dug any dungeons. You know, 6 had the Triforce 3 rooms in. Oh, we've got the bow as the item in 2. That is potentially required. You know,
Yeah, so as far as...
Even if we don't have a required pig, like, there could be a Goma block Zelda.
Yeah, as far as items go, cytown has the any keys, so it's still kind of nice item for nice item type of deal. With Cfalcon not having any keys.
Yeah. Cfalcon does not have any keys, and Cytown has the any key.
And thank you to SpeedGaming for bringing in a bunch of people. And that is actually very nice for Cytown, seeing that ladder block. Gonna kick him out to level 6, which is kind of what he wants. He doesn't want to be...
Yeah, that is not the dungeon he needs to be digging.
So how was the race over on SpeedGaming 4? And it looks like Cytown may be heading back up to Death Mountain, so he may be heading through.
That's gonna give him... And is Cfalcon making his way back to level 4? No, he's popping into 1.
He's gonna go find that lovely, lovely tasty piece of potato.
All hail or all bail? More will be revealed.
So, what game was just over on SpeedGaming 4?
That's a good question.
I know, that's why I asked it. Ah.
Was game 2 of Random Effect versus Saber.
Ah, very nice. I thought that was on SG1. Okay. Alright, it looks like Cytown is back into 4. What? No, was this 4?
Yeah,
no, this was 2.
2. So he's gonna find his bow. If he digs further.
I don't know why he's killing this Gleeok, though. He should know that this won't have anything for him.
Nope, that is the that is a Moldorm room in level 2.
Oh, okay, I was right. It was A Link to the Past daily. Okay. I was gonna say, I could have sworn Ari Saber was on SG1 tonight. Very nice job on that, Gleeok by Cytown.
Yeah, unfortunately, absolutely not necessary at all. And Cytown, so he's got to make his way around that tea room with all the whiz robes.
That's where you are happy you have the red candle. You can kind of damage boost your way around if you need to.
Very true. Although is he able to bomb up from here, or is that more of the hook of the crescent?
I believe this is more the hook.
Okay.
Well, no, because there's a room to the right. He might be able to bomb up, actually, now that I think of it.
Cfalcon's heading into 5.
I mean, that'll be his any key. You definitely won't be sad to see that.
Very, very true.
If cytown can stay alive long enough, he can bomb up in the wizard room.
Right you are. We all know level 5 to be the key generous dungeon. And with it dropping the any key, it is the most key generous.
Cytown not taking any chances, gonna chug his potion and run and pray.
Don't blame him for that one bit.
So he takes the hug, but he does get past it, so it is going to get him further into the dungeon, so he should get his bow, as long as he finishes.
I'm gonna pop into this lower room real quick, which, despite being a corner turret room, was a red herring. But definitely worth clearing out just in case. Red candle paying dividends against these likes here. They can fight from a little bit more of a distance.
Cytown doing some expert fireball dodging.
Oh, absolutely. Some fancy footwork going on there.
He ran into the room, snagged the bombs, and ran away. I like it.
I mean, that's what I would do.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a wizard. See, now Cytown is doing my strategy for Gleox because I absolutely hate him. Just kind of hang out in the doorway and just peck away.
Gleox are the worst. It's one of the reasons why I absolutely love 0 HP bosses, is because you can just absolutely demolish the Gleox. Surprisingly, Cytown is up to nine hearts here. I'm going to answer chat. Cytown is being held up by trying to find the ladder that is going to be the key to the Triforce in 7, and Cfalcon has not yet found the raft, which is going to lead him to level 6's Triforce.
And Cytown's going to find his bow here, so that's kind of going to be a moot point. And see if I can find his any key, so that's kind of a moot point on his side, so that kind of equals us back up.
Yeah. They just have to pick the right dungeons. Unfortunately, Cfalcon was in 4, but dipped out. Really sad to see. But Cfalcon is in the item room.
And Cytown is on the screen away from the bow room. But he wants to go to Gleog. And there is the any key for Cfalcon. I'm certain he's happy to see that. Yeah, this is technically a boomstick seed.
Yeah. We just have no idea where the wand is.
And the money has been kind of an issue also.
Yes, very much so. And Cytown finds his bow. I think Cytown is going to head to level 3 at this point. Because he's dug 1, he's dug 2.
And it looks like Cfalcon's going to 4, so this could get very interesting very quickly.
Extremely.
And there's a level 3 entry for Cytown, as Cfalcon is in level 4, so they're both going to have their answers right about the same. And Cytown's not too far from level 7, and Cfalcon's pretty much right next to level 6. So this could be very close, guys.
Yeah, don't count either of our runners out yet.
And then it turns out that our silvers are in level 6 behind the ladder block.
Oof.
Or on level 8, and then part of them we couldn't get just to make the seed more fun.
Yes, Goma block silvers, anyone? Oh man, that Dig Dogger is just chasing down
Just
Cfalcon.
camping them.
Yeah.
Alright, here is Sai's ladder. And I believe this is Falcon's raft, so once again, they're neck and neck at this point.
Yeah.
I think 6 would be quicker for Cfalcon, just because it's only a couple rooms in. But not by much. Ooh, Sai takes it.
Depends on which way Cfalcon goes, because he has the ladder. So he can dig deeper into 6. So
Yeah,
he
but
doesn't
if you
take
start in the bottom, you don't skip those 2 rooms. At least I wouldn't.
Yeah, it was right there in the hook of the tail. Again, much less backtracking. Cytown does pick up his arrows. A very good choice. And yeah, Cfalcon takes a right, so he's going to find his Triforce almost immediately.
Or he'll get hugged.
Hey, I did say almost.
He kind of
my runners did find 9.
Cfalcon just walked into a spike. Okay, so Cfalcon's going to 9. Dracia, what is he looking for?
Well, the first thing that I would look for, that he's probably going to look for, is that door. Because Ganon may or may not be required. We don't know yet. So if he finds that single shutter door that does not open, then he knows that Ganon will be required. And once he does have that knowledge, he's going to be looking for that roar and looking for his silver arrows. Unfortunately, won't find any hints about the silvers. But Cytown is headed back into 7, and Cfalcon is making his way towards 9.
And welcome to the crew from our other race of the night. Very tight race here so far. Cytown just found his ladder, so he's going to level 3 as Cfalcon makes his approach into level. And I think this is actually the Triforce 1 room over here for Sai. 1 room to the left from this room.
I believe you are...
Oh,
And
there it
at
is.
1 hour, 17 minutes, and 15 nope. Wrong side of Death Mountain, Falcon. Does pick up a potion, though.
So we're going to have near and simultaneously 9 entries here.
Oh, absolutely.
So who's going to have the easier 9? That's the big question. And who takes the luckier path first? Cfalcon goes in at just under 180.
And Cytown's not going to be too far behind.
Using his banana foo. Set down some banana foo on the line. Spam out his way.
And a thing that you will more than likely see our runners be doing tonight is taking as many doors to the north as they possibly can. That reason being, Zelda has a 50-50 chance of being in her room, which can only be accessed from the south.
Cytown also stopped and picked up a potion.
has a very nice rupee count headed into level 9.
I mean, he has one arrow left to go again, and that's all you need.
Yep. As long as you don't miss. But I'm sure
Ralph, we do have him. We just haven't found him. We found Mags, but we haven't found White Sword yet. I like this play by Cfalcon. This should be our compass here in level 9, given that it's still dark flooring. Very heads up play to dig out the compass here.
Absolutely.
It's not guaranteed. There could be another dark room, but most likely it's this.
Yeah, given our vanilla drop rooms. And there's nothing in this one. Anything can happen.
So for those coming in, basically the story of this seed was Cfalcon had the ladder first, while cytown had the raft first, and they kind of had the opposite than the other person needed. It was kind of funny because 6 was raft blocked and 7 was ladder.
This could be Zelda's. The door to Zelda's room. We shall see.
Well, it opens up. Well, he's not going to check it quite yet. cytown also going for that compass.
Yeah, it's always good if you see a staircase pop in, just to make sure it's not.
Verify it's not silver.
And cytown finds another dark room. This could be the compass. And it is. And
she next door.
Oh yes.
Can we get into her room? We have a shutter door. We have some fires. We'll see if these fires open that shutter.
That is an excellent, excellent global stop. And we do have a required pig, and Cfalcon hears the roar.
Alright, so now we just need to find some pig stickers.
Well, that's
silver pickers.
scary.
Silver pig stickers.
And Cfalcon finds the silvers, and he has heard the roar, so he knows where Ganon is. I wonder if he's gonna just kill the pig for, with the foresight of she's probably piggy blocked.
I mean, you're right next to him still. You may as well.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem interested in killing yet, though. He's still just looking for that door.
And
cytown is looking for those arrows. He's not too far away.
no, this is still anybody's game. I'm not sure if cytown has heard the roar yet.
Whereas Cfalcon is right next to it again, is still not fighting him yet, though.
Ganon is going to be south of here, but not with a bomb wall.
Very smooth reverse clip that cytown just did.
Oh, very much so. And where's the magic bomb hole that's going to lead to our pig? Is it this one? It is! At 1 hour, 24 minutes, and 35 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, in variations thereupon, here's Ganon. And a high roll driver.
Ganon just says, "Get out of my room, I don't want you in here, go back to start." Cfalcon is looking for Ganon again. Cytown's just scrambling to find another silver. Yeah, 1 heart start and 4 scan. Gotta love it.
Yeah, we could have a 0 HP Ganon though. That would be a bit of a saving grace for both of our runners.
Yeah, and Cfalcon does have a potion, so he can at least take 1 driver now.
Which I'm sure he's going to immediately drink.
As side grabs arrows, and Cfalcon unfortunately gets hugged by Ganon again before he could use the potion. And cytown gets his arrows, and he knows where his Zelda is, and he maps very, very well.
And I'm sure that he's heard the roar along the way. And he's not terribly far from Ganon either. Alas, he does not get the bomb hole that he needs.
Yeah, I don't know if Side knows where Ganon is quite. Being out of bombs may be troublesome, though.
It's a very, very, very nice fairy global from those fire keys. So he is headed back into this Ganon fight with full health. Hopefully.
Question for Cytown now, though, is can he get a bomb pack to get into Ganon's room?
Now let's try this again, shall we? And we've got a 0 HP Ganon.
Okay, now the question is, can Cfalcon find the path to Zelda?
Yeah, this is still anybody's race. He has not seen the girl yet.
That Patrick does not want to Cytown past him.
No, he does not.
Right, and no bombs from the fire, so Cytown is still struggling to find some bombs.
And Cfalcon just needs to get a few rooms to the east from here.
And if Fire drops a bomb pack, Cytown can get it.
That was a very, very rude Patra. Key drops are hilarious when you have the any key. It's just like, oh man. Of course, they've been getting. Aha! Cfalcon finds the red ring in that Patra
Probably
ring.
wanted that like 5 minutes ago.
Probably. But it's still a nice find at this point while he's exploring for Zelda.
I believe Gan is wandering to the right here.
Yes. Yeah, cytown just needs to bomb right, and he'll have his bacon. This is really, really coming down to the wire. Or I guess on cytown's side, it came down to the wire.
Boo. And Cytown takes down the big pig. Cfalcon is in the right vicinity. Can he find the right room?
He is just north of Zelda right now. Can he bomb south? Oh, he takes an up A. Cytown knows exactly where the girl is. This is really, really... And there he goes. And the victory goes to cytown. He will be moving on to the next round, finishing with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 27 seconds. Get those GGs out.
Fantastic job by both runners. What a heck of a seed.
That was an incredible, incredible race.
Cfalcon not far behind at all.
No, as long as he heads in the right direction, which he... I believe that the compass was in the next room.
Yeah, the compass wandering to the right. Then he bomb down, bomb left, bomb up. You're all set.
Yep.
He's the Kazakh map like, oh man, I was all around it, but just not in it.
Yep. Down, left, and...
And there's the door. Cfalcon's going to take it and finish off the seed as well.
barely a minute later with a time of 1 hour, 31 minutes, and 48 seconds. Give those GGs out for everybody.
So we do have Cytown and Choutless. GG, my friend. Well played. Great seed.
Thanks, man. Talk about full clear and everything after I was headstrong. I wasn't going to get anything out of anything. And then I had to go through every dungeon.
So to let you know how close this was, Falcon entered none about less than a minute before you. He killed Ganon about a minute before you. But he was one room north of Ganon when you went into her room.
Oh, wow. So I knew it was close. Holy cow.
Yeah, that was extremely close. And we've got Cfalcon in the booth. GG, my love.
Hi, can I take a nap? Good lord.
That was
on and on. I didn't know if that was gonna end.
that was definitely one heck of a seed.
I felt the same way, Falcon. Holy cow. I thought I was flying at the beginning. I think I had 7 Triforces at 15 minutes. And then it took me every overworld spot except for 1 to find 7. And then I dinked around in 7 way too long.
Yeah, I had so many problems like finding keys in the seed. I couldn't get to the raft in 4 the first time I was in there, and so 6 ended up being my last dungeon I found. And I guess along the way, in some ways, I got lucky because I found the bow in 2. And Ganon was required, but yeah, I had some problems in the seed too. It was an adventure.
Well, you had a 1 heart start as well, so every death, it was just almost immediate death.
I will say, this is my favorite. I love the junk, crap, whatever type seeds we can get. They're my favorite. But when you're racing somebody who you know is stinking good at the game, it's a lot of nerves.
You know what my favorite part of about that seed was?
My 3 deaths on Death Mountain.
I will. It does have to do with Death Mountain. I loved how you soft locked yourself screen strong to the level 7 screen and soft locked yourself. That was fantastic.
Yeah. And in a practice seed right before this, I had mirrored overworld, and I did it exactly right, one slot down, and then I screwed it up this time, and basically gave myself another 3 or 4 minutes to finally get over to where 7 ended up being.
I made a comment I would have to bust you for that because I know that you've been practicing that clip, and I know you know how to do it. And I saw it, I'm like, yep, I have to give him some. I've got to give him something.
I figured I was going to hear it from you when I saw you were announcing, and I did that.
So, Cfalcon, what do you think about the tournament? I know always stinks to go out, but I hope you at least said.
Yeah, so this is like this is my 3rd Z1R tournament. With each one, I've made it further and further. So, first time making any sort of Elite 8 flag. So it was an experience. I very much enjoy the random percent for the fact that you don't know what you're gonna get every time. But yeah, it's a different experience, and I enjoyed it.
And cytown, let's look to see who you go on to see next. You go on to.
cytown will be facing the winner of Fury SK versus Zarnax 42. So, do you have any words to or about either of them? I believe Fury's in chat right now.
I got nothing. I think I'm so wiped right now. All I know is it's gonna be rough, whoever it is.
All right. So, without any further questions, Jesse, anything else?
Just a huge thank you to both of these runners. That was a brutal but amazingly played seed on both of your parts. Everybody in chat, please follow both of these incredible runners. My co-commentator Dark Falls and our amazing tracker Kairos1. It's been an amazing night, and I've been really blessed to share this experience with everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. So with that, please follow both our runners. As Tracy just said, we had Cfalcon and twitch.tv/cytown. Hacker race both of them. For our tracker behind the scenes, Kairos1. For my co-commentator Tracy, I was Dark Falls. We will see you guys tomorrow for more racing. Have a great night, everyone.
Love y'all and stay awesome.